Good morning, YouTube. So I just wanted to share a quick video with y'all. This is a knife that I don't think that I have shared before. Today I'm carrying my Ontario Bushcraft Woodsman. So that's what's on my belt. Just doing a quick video in my pick-em-up truck. Got the sheath on. Just pulled the knife out because I really like it. And quickly, I'll show y'all. I fixed the handle where the scales actually, stuck up past the spine of the knife, and that I sanded that down with the Dremel sanding barrel. And that's also how I took all the weeble wobbles out of the spine of the knife. And you can still see where the sandpaper was a little too rough and it's left the metal scored. So I'll be polishing that down with real fine sandpaper, finer and finer, until I get it slick and smooth. But what this video is supposed to be about, before I get myself all sidetracked and crazy, is this Montana Hammer Forge knife. I don't know what this one is called, but Montana Hammer Forge has a really sad but really beautiful story where the blacksmith that makes these knives, his brother was in the Army. And I want to say he was a Green Beret. I'm pretty sure he was Special Forces. It's been a while since I read the story. It's up on their website, Montana Hammer Forge. Well, his brother didn't make it home. And he was known, among his soldiers, they called him the Montana Hammer because, he's from Montana, and he was a bad dude. Well, sadly, he did not make it home, so his brother started forging knives in his honor. And I am lucky enough that I own one of these Montana Hammer knives. He's got a few different sizes there. He doesn't make anything nearly as big as that, but they're anywhere from 3 to 5 inches on their website and stuff. Let's see if I can show you. L. Holt is the maker. Montana Hammer Forge, Havre, Montana. I guess I'm just adding the word forge because that's not on there, but you know what I mean. And number 1506, made in 2019. And it's just a beautiful knife. Got some decorative filing on the spine. I really like that he leaves the forge scale on, the body of the blade. The whole blade itself is hollow ground. From this grind line to the edge, it's just a beautiful hollow grind on both sides. See if I can kind of look down it to show y'all the curvature of those hollow grinds. But most people are not comfortable carrying a 10-inch knife on their belt, especially at work and stuff like that. I'm just comfortable with it, and I carry it, and I work outside, so it's acceptable. But something like this is just an absolutely beautiful piece. It's very comfortable to use. The handle is short and stocky, but it just fits real nice in your hand. You get a firm grip, beautiful brass guard, brass spacer, and then a brass butt cap. And I guess either two different hardwoods, or it's just one has the grain this way and one has this way. I don't know if it's two different types. Very nice knife, very comfortable to use, comfortable to carry, very light. And it is a thicky. I mean, it's going to be a tough little knife. Now, it does get real thin at that tip. So this is not something you're going to pry, lids off or doors open or anything crazy like that. But for cutting meat, it's just, you can't do no better. And when I received this knife, the person that I got it from told me that it's 01 tool steel. And he said he's pretty sure that's what Mr. Holt strictly uses, 01 tool steel. And I've used it several times. I like dressing game with this just because it's just a great knife. Finger choil, you know, for skinning and whatnot. And he makes his own sheaths. It's got the stamp on there, Montana Hammer, L. Holt, Havre, Montana, USA. Handmade sheath. And something really cool about this too is that the back side of this is the rough grain leather. So you can actually, in a pinch, you could strop with that. You know, if you just had to in the field or in a survival situation, you know what I mean? You could use that to touch up your edge a little bit because it's that nice rough hide leather. And I've got all brass pins and one copper pin. I just think that's cool. You know, it's just sort of adds to the handmade thing. Super good knife. All his knives are this basic shape, but he does make different blade sizes. And I think the largest blade that I've seen on his website on all the times that I've been on there, I think he goes up to a 6-inch blade, if I'm not mistaken. But just super comfortable, beautiful gentleman's knife. And if you ever have an opportunity to own one or order one or get a Montana Hammer, I would highly recommend that you do. The grinds are beautiful. You know, a little bit of staining on here just from being used, but just a great knife. The heat treatment is on point. This thing holds an edge really well. Very comfortable. Very pretty knife. And it's something that you can wear on your belt. And when people see it, their first reaction is not, oh my God, what's that? It's, you know, like, it's a gentleman's carry. It's very pretty. So that always helps. So just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. And I hope that everybody gets a chance to own one of these. It's a very good knife, and I very much like this knife. Thanks, guys, and enjoy.